Hey out there in YouTube land, it's Michael Christopher here checking in again on, I believe it's February 13th. Uh, Continuing to spread the word how I've been uh, targeted by people. And it's been going on for years. And, today I'm going to go over Corey Turner of Corey Turner's Home Improvement of Glastonbury, Connecticut. Um, You'll notice in the video with Patricia Burdnick when I called her that she lists that I had 3 jobs, even though I never even talked to her, mentioned this. Never had this conversation about any of my jobs with her. She already knew. Uh, but she makes it out like, oh, you have had 3 jobs, you need to apply for disability. Um, she doesn't know what happened to the situations. In this instance with Corey Turner, it makes sense now because wasn't getting bullied, but I was getting looked down upon at all these places. People were treating me real weird, and it makes sense now. But on this occasion, um, on March 21st of 2024, uh, I I had I got in an altercation with this guy that I worked with. Let's see, what's his name here? William Hanson of Enfield, Connecticut. Another Enfield connection, where this guy was just been talking down to me, treating me badly, and it got into a point where we were uh, going to starting work one day, and he starts getting into it with me. I tell him, "Listen, just don't smoke weed while I'm driving the work truck." He gets all mad. He gets out, comes around the vehicle, and uh, assaults me. I don't fight back. Um, you know, I go to the police station, make a report, and I could have pressed charges on this guy, but I was trying to be, I'm not that type of person, and I didn't press charges on him because I thought I was gonna have to work with this guy. I was thankful for having a job. I didn't want to anyone to lose a job. Uh, well, come to find out, they just fired me. No one ever talked to me uh, about the situation. This police report shows that after the police officer reviewed the video, I did nothing wrong. This guy punched me, came around the vehicle, approached me, and assaulted me. I didn't fight back. I didn't try to retaliate, and this needs to be known. Um, this let's see here. Sorry, got to get this queued up. Um, this police report is all right. So on, this comes out of Glastonbury Police Department of Connecticut. On March 22nd, 2024, Michael Goldsboro came into GPD lobby to report a physical altercation that happened with one of his co-workers earlier the day. Goldsboro reported to dispatch that he had been punched by William Hanson while they were working at Turner Home Improvement of 182 Oakwood Drive. While driving to the PD, dispatch informed me someone that Turner Home Improvement had called asking to document the incident. This is why they've been. But anyways, while I arrived at the PD, I met with Michael Goldsboro. Michael Goldsboro. He stated that he was the newest employee at the company and had been receiving continued and escalating harassment from coworkers. Goldsboro had recently been told by Hanson that he was going to. It's blocked off. Block. Due to the increase of Goldsboro, he had informed coworkers that he was going to start recording what they were saying on his phone in hopes of stopping it. Yes, I did do that. Um, on this morning, um, on this morning of the incident, the two were assigned to the same construction job that would be riding in a truck together. Goldsboro said that he was to be the operator of the truck and Hanson was the passenger. While they were on their respective sides of the truck, Goldsboro told Hanson that he did not want him smoking while he was operating the truck. Hansen became irate at this comment, walked around the truck, and proceeded to get inches away from Goldsborough's face. Goldsborough reported putting his arm up to keep Hansen away, from him, at which point Hansen threw a punch, hitting Goldsborough in the lip. I observed slight reddening to Goldsborough's lip consistent with being hit. Goldsborough stated multiple times that he did not wish to pursue criminal charges in the case. He came to GPT because he and Hansen had been sent home for the day by the company. I advised him that I would follow up with the company and contact him again. He also declined to provide a written statement. I went to Turner Home Improvement, where I met with the manager, Scott Norton. Norton did not see the incident take place, but he did separate the two men after the punch had been thrown. I informed him that the conversation that I had with Goldsborough. He stated that other than something, it was consistent with what he had been told by both Goldsborough and Hansen. He said that the business owner, Corey Turner, was not around but would send him the security footage review. Let's see. Turner emailed the footage. It was forwarded to Lieutenant Adusi to be added to the case file. In the footage, Goldsborough and Hansen are on the side of the vehicle. There is no audio, but Hansen is seen very angry, slams the passenger door shut, walks around to the driver's side. Hansen came within inches of Goldsborough's face, which caused him to push Hansen away from him with both hands. Hansen then continued to talk and walk towards Goldsborough. Goldsborough put out his right hand to keep Hansen away from him. Hansen throws a closed fist punch with his right hand, striking Goldsborough in the face. Goldsborough kept his arm out to prevent Hansen from getting close. Hansen assumed the fighting stance and threw a second punch with his right hand that does not appear to connect with Goldsborough. Norton is then seen between the two men, which stops the attention. I called Goldsborough on a recorded line. After watching the footage, I informed him that Hansen had actually thrown 2 punches at him during the altercation. I again asked him if he wanted to pursue charges. He said that he only wished for documentation and no criminal charges. I called Norton to inform him that I had both received the footage and spoken to Goldsborough a second time. At this point, there will be no further police investigation. Due to this, I will not be contacting Hansen. I tried to, even after being assaulted, and getting fired, I did not press charges. That's how much of a non-aggressor I am, And this was on March of 2024. April, May, June. Just less than a year later, I get in this car accident once they figure out where I am. And who rolls up? One of these emergency responders, a close associate of Corey Turner, is on scene to render aid. Okay? This is all connecting, and this has been a conspiracy against me. But I just wanted to read out that police report because it shows I'm not a danger. Even after being assaulted, I did not act out. And here I am after people, I was just trying to document it because of the things going on and how people have been treating me. Thankfully I did. It shows, at least at this point for myself, that, I'm not a danger. I would never hurt anyone. And I'm just looking for answers. And I'm just coming up with more and more every day. But with that being said, God bless and take care.